talk a little bit about how I get my first rough drafts of my emails that I write and send every week to people. So the first thing that I've already done, and I went ahead and just pasted it in here to save me time from switching back and forth, but this is how I get my voice from content that I've actually written or used to leverage other things. It saves me in editing. Notice I didn't say it means I don't need to edit. It means it saves me in editing. So that's key. Okay, up next. So the prompt is actually that you're an AI system that has been trained to analyze the text below for style, voice, and tone. Then I want you to use an NLP, which is a natural language paragraph, to create a voice paragraph. The voice paragraph you write is designed to prompt a future AI system to write in that same style, voice, and tone. It should not be specific to the actual content, company, or industry, and it should focus on the style of writing. Here's the input text to write your voice description based on. And then what I did is I went in here and I just copied 2 of my emails out of Constant Contact and pasted them in here. So there's example 1, which is pretty long. And then example 2, again, pretty long. I could probably get away with 1, but I wanted to have 2 in there just in case. The shorter your content, the more examples would be helpful. So let's go ahead and see what ChatGPT comes back with. So let's go down. Okay. So the voice is in the provided examples is casual, engaging, and friendly with a dash of humor and enthusiasm, strikes a conversational tone, making the reader feel like they're having a chat with a close friend rather than reading a formal email, which is awesome because that's exactly what I'm going for, right? It's approachable with a focus on relatable analogies, a touch of playfulness to keep the reader entertained and interested. The tone remains positive and motivational, often using direct addresses and rhetorical questions to involve the reader to prompt them to take action. The voice paragraph itself is: imagine you're chatting with a friend over coffee, sharing tips and tricks with a playful wink and a nudge. Your writing should be casual, engaging, and brimming with enthusiasm. Use humor and relatable analogies to make your points clear and memorable, ensuring the reader feels like they're part of an exciting conversation. Keep the tone friendly and motivational and encouraging action with direct addresses and rhetorical questions. Inject a sense of fun and positivity, making your content feel like a delightful chat rather than formal instruction. The goal is to create a warm, inviting atmosphere where readers feel supported and eager to engage. Okay, here's the deal with this. Copying this is what you save. I save mine in Asana. That is my task management system, but I also have a business hub or brand hub where I keep AI voices for different things. I feel like every time I put the same examples into AI, I do get different examples sometimes or different stuff. So I do try to leave some of it in there and leverage it where I can. So what I do is now I copy this. Then I'm going to go ahead and use it in my chat. So you are the email marketing manager for Kendra Corman. She has asked you to write an email about how long you should really spend on when writing an email. Definitely not as long as she usually does. Let's see, spend when writing an email and how long the email should be. Let's just say definitely not as long as the ones she writes, but you should invest some time. Leverage AI to make things easier and more direct. Important things here: when leveraging AI, include training it on your voice, adding details you want to have covered, and of course, editing. Let's see what else we got here, because we really want to talk about the length of the email. Really depends on your audience and how engaging your content is. Engineers might like more detail. Marketers might like shorter, but will stay for a story. When drafting, please use the following voice. All right, so we'll see what we get from here. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to put this exact same prompt into Claude.ai. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and just literally paste that in there, and we'll take a look and see what that comes up with too. How long should you spend writing an email? Let's chat. Don't like the subject line. We work on that. Imagine this. We're sitting at our favorite coffee spot. Like, I don't like that, but we're talking about one of my favorite topics, email writing. Okay, I like how it's talking about Netflix. So, let's see. It's okay. So here, quick rundown. Invest time, but not too much. Use AI as your assistant. Know your audience. Very good. Make sure it adds the PS. Again, things that I don't necessarily like 100%, but let's see what happens here. So let's see what ChatGPT or Claude.ai gave us. The great email length debate, finding your sweet spot. Okay, I like this a little bit more. Have you ever found yourself staring at a blank screen, wondering how long? Okay, see, now here's the difference between these two. I'm finding that ChatGPT is amazing, but it's even better for a lot of the technical stuff. When I need creative writing and creative content, I am finding that Claude is doing a lot better on it. So ever found yourself staring at a blank screen, wondering how long your next email should be? You're not alone in this epic quest for the perfect word count. So writing an email shouldn't feel like you're penning the next great American novel. Very true. Shouldn't be a hit and run either. Again, very true. I love that. Secret sauce. It's all about finding the Goldilocks zone. Not too long, not too short, but just right. Okay. See, this is my voice. ChatGPT had a tendency to imagine this. We're sitting in our favorite coffee spot. It took the voice very, very literally, whereas Claude was able to apply it in a slightly different way. Again, I still love ChatGPT. Love, 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 love it. It is still my workhorse. But again, Claude is just giving me slightly different results. So, okay, now I know what you're thinking. Kendra, you're the queen of epic emails. I'm really not, but okay, we'll pretend. So here's the scoop. I like that. AI is your new BFF, which I agree. Super smart intern who never needs coffee breaks. Very true. Here's the kicker. You've got to train it to sound like you. Otherwise, it's like sending your twin to a blind date. That's funny. Spend some quality time crafting your email. Don't go overboard. Think of it as like, oh, see, I really like a lot of this. It feels very conversational. It feels very approachable. For some reason, Claude really likes catchy on the flip side. It's not really my thing, so I will put something else there. It is a little my thing because it is very 80s, but I don't think it's my audience's thing. So again, just a way to help me fill out my first rough draft so that I'm not staring at a blank screen. I may take things from both of these versions of ChatGPT and Claude.ai to craft this email that I'm working on right now, that's going to be going out in July to my email newsletter list. But this is what I'm going to start with to see really what to do and how to do it. I might add in a few more points, things like that, but I'm definitely going to start with the Claude.ai version as my baseline. I'm definitely going to most likely redo the subject line. So I'll brainstorm some more subject lines on there, going from there. There's just a ton of different things that you can do when leveraging content from AI and adding in your different personality pieces and factors. Like if I forgot something, I could say, make sure that you add in to take a look at my YouTube video where I wrote this email, or take a look at my YouTube video where I showed how I brainstorm subject lines with AI as part of the PS, which is probably what I'm going to do. But hopefully this helps you see a little bit on how you can get a better first draft from AI. So I spent a little bit of time editing my email and took a look at it. And I was like, I just feel like I'm covering too many things in there. So it's really good. So I said, let's rewrite. Let's not cover length of how long the email should be, but rather just how long you should spend with the AI piece and knowing your audience, right? So do you feel like you're in a wrestling match with your inbox? I don't know. We'll see. And then this is mostly about AI, which was not the point of the email. So I went ahead in and I said, topic of the email is how long should it take to write an email? AI should be a supporting factor in it, but here's the thing. You don't have to wait for inspiration to strike like lightning. Touch base, send something, ask a question, share a fun fact, have them engage with something, progress, not perfection. So I love how it keeps going like, hey there, email champion. And that's not me. But let's chat about something that's probably been gnawing at you. How long should it really take you to write an email? Here's the thing. Just touch base on something, ask a question, share a fun fact, have them engage with something. So perfect. Mind blowing, right? Done is better than perfect. Sent is better than stuck in drafts. Oh my God, I love that. Okay, so now I know what you're thinking, but what about crafting the perfect message? Well, here's a little trick. AI can be your sidekick. So I'm liking where this is. Nice. Okay. You're still the superhero. Perfect. Okay. Tailor your approach, but don't overthink it. Again, progress, not perfection. That is our mantra. It's probably not going to be new. But how long should it take to write an email? As long as it takes to jot down your main point, add a sprinkle of your personality, and hit send. 5 minutes or 15, but don't make it a novel writing session. Next time you need to send an email, set a timer for 10 minutes, write, review, and send before that timer dings. I like that. I'm probably going to make it 20 minutes because I got to give you guys a little bit more time to do that. So very cool. Again, catch you on the flip side. Not using that for now. Speedy email writing hacks. I'm probably actually going to post them again, direct them here to the YouTube video on how I wrote this email so that they can actually see all of the editing stuff. I hope you enjoyed the part 2 of this video that I decided to come back and do. And be sure to sign up for my email list if you really want to see how these come to life.